So I'm Oscar, I play the drums.
I do the lyrics. Sometimes Sam helps a little bit on that, the guitarist.
Jed plays bass and Sam and Joe are on guitar.
Well, I've known Oscar since primary school. Well, preschool, I think. Yeah. I think preschool, but that don't matter. But we started this band called Misuse Originals, cringy name, shit band, you know, but it was me, Oscar, Jed, and this other guy. And then from that...
We kind of just got together one day and started playing, and that was it, in 2017, I think it was.
And that's how Distort started, yeah.
I think Zach mainly takes a lot of the lyric writing, and then we kind of come together with ideas at rehearsal for instrumentals and songs and just try and piece it together. Sometimes full ideas coming written by an individual, or it's just collective, mainly collective though. We've been called punk for a long time, but we're starting to kind of mature from that and get more experimental with more recent songs that we've been writing.
I don't know, I like a little bit of everything. I mean, I've got some punk influences, some like grungy influences, but that, yeah, I don't really know like band-wise specifically for me.
Mainly a lot of like crust punk bands from the 80s, Discharge, Crest, Burning Flag, a big influence. And then we all kind of brought our own influences. A lot of my influences are heavy metal like Slipknot, Thy Art Is Murder, and heavier bands, and Jed's into a lot of like more rock, so sort of Led Zeppelin and bands like that, and we all just kind of brought different influences from elsewhere.
A little shitty high school gig, you know, it was cringy watching back, but I'm glad it happened, because without that gig we wouldn't be where we are now.
Other than at school, it was at the 1 in 12 club in Bradford. We ended up frequenting quite a few performances there over time.
Oscar basically manages, so yeah, I know he wants me to share that, I know he does, but Oscar's basically manages at the moment.
But we are signed to a distribution deal, Blood Blast Distribution, who will be like distributing our next release, whenever that may be.
We're looking for a manager, so if there's anyone out there, hit us up.
And hopefully as we continue to grow and mature as a band, we get some management in. Um, 2020 was the start of it. It was fucking sick. We just come off the back of a successful EP release with Be Better, headline War of Chambers, and sold it out, and then experimenting with some new tunes that had already been written and just seeing how they sounded recorded and how well they translated. And then last gig we played was on March the 14th to another sold out War of Chambers, and it looked like everything was to be going even better and bigger.
We haven't been able to do anything, so and it's kind of our outlet as a band, our creative outlet to get that energy out there, the sort of angst or whatever, that we're going through at that time. So it's kind of been a bit of a struggle without it, but, as things are looking up, it should get better.
I think we all had different experiences. I don't think everyone was in the same boat, but as a band, it really rocked the momentum. Whilst also giving us a lot of time to think about the direction we were going in, both creatively and career-wise. We all realised that this is something that we really want to put the effort into. Just trying to get our name out there, because the way the industry is working now, it's so easy to just put music out and on all platforms and be in a sea of new artists.
we've got a festival with Wharf Chambers lined up at the end of the year, which should hopefully go ahead. Nice as Pie race, and a gig with Pizza Tramp, which is a little bit earlier on as well.
Keep pushing, keep growing, and just seeing how far we can take it. I don't think you can expect too much, but I don't think you can really dream too small either. So we'll see.